Imagine walking into a room where every face slowly turns toward you, not with judgment, but with warmth. Imagine people leaning in when you speak, not because you demand attention, but because they want to listen. In the first few seconds of this video, you are not just learning ideas, you are stepping into a different way of being with people. Dale Carnegie did not teach tricks, he revealed timeless truths about human nature, and those truths still shape friendships, careers, and influence today. This story begins with a simple realization. People are not moved by logic alone. They are moved by emotion, by recognition, and by feeling important. Most conflicts, failed relationships, and broken conversations happen because we forget one basic rule. Every human being wants to feel valued. When you understand this rule, you stop trying to win arguments and start winning hearts. Think about the last disagreement you had. You may have been right, you may have had facts on your side, yet the moment you pushed your point, the other person shut down. Their shoulders tightened, their voice changed, the connection was lost. Dale Carnegie observed this again and again. When you tell someone they're wrong, you attack their identity, and identity will always fight back. There's a quiet power in not correcting people directly. Imagine a manager who sees an employee make a mistake. One manager says, "This is wrong, do it again." The employee feels small, defensive, and afraid. Another manager says, "I may be mistaken, but could we look at this another way?" Suddenly, the employee feels respected. Their mind opens. The same correction is delivered, but the outcome is completely different. Carnegie taught that the fastest way to influence people is to avoid criticizing, condemning, or complaining. This does not mean ignoring problems, it means choosing a way that protects dignity. When dignity is protected, cooperation follows naturally. Let me tell you a short story. A young salesman was struggling. Every door he knocked on was closed. He complained about rude customers and unfair competition. Then he read Carnegie and changed one thing. Instead of focusing on selling, he focused on appreciation. He thanked people for their time, even when they said no. He listened to their frustrations. Within weeks, his results changed, not because his product changed, but because people felt respected. Human psychology is simple yet deep. When people feel attacked, they defend. When they feel appreciated, they open. This is the foundation of likability. You do not become likable by trying to impress. You become likable by making others feel impressive. Another principle Carnegie emphasized is the power of genuine interest. Most people listen with the intent to reply. Very few listen to understand. When you truly listen, something magical happens. The other person feels seen, they feel heard, they feel important. And importance is the deepest human craving. Picture two people at a dinner table. One talks about themselves nonstop. The other asks thoughtful questions and listens fully. Days later, guess who's remembered as interesting? Not the talker, but the listener. This is not manipulation. This is respect in action. To practice this, start small. In your next conversation, focus entirely on the other person. Maintain eye contact, nod, reflect their words. Say things like, "That sounds challenging," or "Tell me more." These simple actions build trust faster than clever words ever could. Carnegie also understood that people act based on how they see themselves. If you label someone as careless, they will resist or live up to that label. If you label them as capable and responsible, they will try to match that image. This is called the Pygmalion effect. Expectations shape behavior. Imagine telling a child, "You are always so creative." That child begins to act creatively. Imagine telling a colleague, "I trust your judgment on this." They rise to that trust. Influence grows when you appeal to the best in people. At its core, part 1 is about shifting focus. Stop asking, "How can I win?" Start asking, "How can I understand?" Stop asking, "How can I be right?" Start asking, "How can I be kind?" This shift does not make you weak, it makes you powerful in a quiet and lasting way. As this part closes, remember this: every interaction is an emotional exchange. When you leave people feeling better about themselves, they will associate that feeling with you. That is the beginning of influence, not control, not force, but connection.
Now, imagine you already understand people. You listen well, you avoid criticism, yet you still struggle to inspire action. This is where Dale Carnegie goes deeper. Influence is not just about warmth, it is about motivation, and motivation always comes from within the other person. One of the most powerful insights Carnegie shared is this: people do things for their reasons, not yours. You may want cooperation, they want security, pride, or recognition. When you align your request with their desire, resistance disappears. Think of a child who refuses to clean their room. You can threaten or lecture, or you can say how nice it will feel to have space to play again. Suddenly, the task connects to their desire. The behavior changes. Adults are no different. A coworker resists a new idea. You push harder and they push back. Or you say, "This could make your work easier and highlight your skills." Now the idea feels like their win. Influence achieved. Carnegie emphasized the importance of letting others save face. In any situation where someone might feel embarrassed or exposed, their instinct is to protect their image. If you corner them publicly, you create an enemy. If you protect their pride, you create an ally. Consider a meeting where someone makes an error. Calling it out harshly shuts them down. A gentle, private conversation preserves respect. The lesson is learned without resentment. Relationships remain intact. Another key principle is enthusiasm. People respond to energy, not loud energy, but genuine belief. When you speak with conviction rooted in sincerity, others feel it. Emotion is contagious. If you care, they care. This does not mean exaggeration. Carnegie warned against false praise. Flattery is hollow and easily detected. Appreciation must be specific and honest. Instead of saying, "Good job," say, "I appreciated how you handled that difficult conversation calmly." This shows attention and respect. Let us look at a mini story. A leader struggled to motivate her team. She tried incentives and pressure. Nothing worked. Then she changed her approach. She began acknowledging effort publicly and thanking individuals personally. Morale shifted. Productivity followed. People worked harder not for rewards, but because they felt valued. Another technique Carnegie shared is asking questions instead of giving orders. When you give orders, you trigger resistance. When you ask questions, you invite participation. Instead of saying, "Do this," ask, "What do you think is the best way to handle this?" The person feels ownership. Ownership drives action. This connects to a deeper psychological truth. People support what they help create. When someone feels an idea is theirs, they defend it passionately. Wise influence allows others to arrive at conclusions themselves. Carnegie also spoke about smiling. It sounds simple, yet a smile is a powerful signal of safety and openness. A genuine smile lowers defenses. It communicates friendliness before words are spoken. In social interactions, your face speaks first. Try this experiment. Walk into a room with a neutral expression. Notice reactions. Then walk in with a warm smile. The difference is immediate. Smiling does not change who you are. It reveals approachability. Remember names. This was one of Carnegie's favorite principles. A person's name is the sweetest sound to them. Using it shows attention and respect. Forgetting it signals indifference. Make the effort. Repeat the name, associated with an image. This small habit has outsized impact. Influence also grows when you talk in terms of the other person's interests. Instead of saying, "I need this done," say, "This will help you achieve that goal." Language shapes perception. Shift the frame, and the response changes. As this part comes to an end, understand this. Influence is not about bending people to your will. It is about aligning paths. When you respect desires, protect dignity, and inspire ownership, people move with you willingly. That's real leadership.
By now, you see that winning friends and influencing people is not a formula. It is a mindset. It is a way of seeing humanity with empathy rather than ego. In this final part, we bring everything together into daily life. One of the most transformative ideas Carnegie shared is becoming genuinely interested in other people. Not strategically interested, truly interested. When curiosity replaces judgment, conversations deepen naturally. Imagine meeting someone with completely different views. Instead of debating, ask, "How did you come to believe that?" Listen without planning a rebuttal. You may not change your opinion, but you change the relationship. Respect grows. Influence becomes possible. Another powerful concept is admitting your mistakes quickly and openly. Most people do the opposite. They defend, justify, and explain. This prolongs conflict. When you say, "I was wrong," you disarm anger instantly. The other person relaxes. The problem shrinks. This takes courage, yet it builds immense trust. People feel safe with those who take responsibility. Leaders who admit mistakes are respected more, not less. Carnegie also highlighted the importance of praising progress, not perfection. When someone improves, even slightly, acknowledge it. Progress encourages momentum. Waiting for perfection discourages effort. Think of learning a new skill. Early praise fuels persistence. Silence kills motivation. Apply this to others. Recognize effort. Encourage growth. Another daily practice is controlling your reactions. You cannot control others. You can control your response. When emotions rise, pause. Breathe. Choose your words. This pause creates space for wisdom. Many arguments escalate because of instant reactions. A calm response in a heated moment can change the entire outcome. Calm is influence. Carnegie believed that the best way to persuade is to let the other person feel the idea is theirs. This requires patience. You plant seeds, you ask guiding questions, you allow time. Rushed persuasion creates resistance. Gentle guidance creates agreement. Let us imagine a final story. Two friends disagree about a life decision. One lectures, the other listens and asks questions. Weeks later, the decision shifts, not because of pressure, but because insight emerged internally. That is the power of indirect influence. At the heart of all these principles is respect. Respect for emotions, respect for identity, respect for the need to feel important. When people feel respected, they give you your attention, your trust, and often your cooperation. Winning friends does not mean pleasing everyone. It means being kind without losing integrity. Influencing people does not mean manipulation. It means understanding motivation. As you finish this video, remember this simple truth. People will forget what you said, they will forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Every interaction is an opportunity to leave someone feeling valued. Practice these ideas daily. Smile, listen, appreciate, ask instead of demand, admit mistakes, protect dignity, speak to desires. When you live this way, relationships transform. Dale Carnegie did not promise instant success. He offered a lifelong approach, one built on empathy, courage, and respect. Master this, and you do not just win friends, you become someone others want to follow. And that is influence that lasts.